Sup guys, welcome back to another episode of Marvel Card Collecting and Investing with me, Ginger Man Cards. Hope you're super well. It is that time of the week, time for Ginger Man's Marvel Card Top 10 sales from the previous week. And based on your feedback from the last episode, I've also added in a new segment called Bargain Basement. Stay tuned. Let's have a look at this week's Marvel Cards, baby. Alrighty, let's get into it. And just before I hit the number 10 spot this week, just wanted to say there's a chunk of big sales that's happened across the week that unfortunately still haven't been paid for, including a green PNG of Magneto from the 2020 X-Men Metal set, which sold for $5,000. But I've tried my best as always to filter out what's been paid for, and they are included in this week's top 10. So 1990 Marvel Universe PSA 10s. Once again, a chunk of strong sales, surprisingly, for some characters, which I'll go through in a second. But the first card is a Doctor Strange, which sold for $705 confirmed as paid for, 30 bids. Insane. So one thing to remember as I scroll down this list, nice She-Hulk for 320, is there are several collectors out there, or investors even, that are going after full PSA 10 sets. And I do actually know one guy who I'm talking to quite regularly on Instagram. Really great guy. Hopefully we're going to get him on when he's got the full shebang. $610 for this Professor X Pop 8, so really low pop considering PSA 10. And then the one I was really interested in was the Marvel Girl, which is Pop 24, PSA 10. Not seeing too many sales of Marvel Girl in a PSA 10 slab. So this is where there are two collectors that are battling each other, and I've even spoken to the guy, so this is fact. But yeah, two collectors battling each other, trying to get this to add another one to their PSA 10 set. So that's why this price has gone up to $1,125, which is pretty insane. There was also a Spidey, which sold for $1,329, which is a very strong sale. That's the card number 29, which is not the Cosmic, which is fascinating too, because that is slightly above where that card has been in the last kind of few weeks. And there's 5 sitting on eBay, best offer, all for around 2,000. So yeah, fascinating. 90MU still continues to sell, pretty well. Again, some cases below 100 on some of the PSA 10 cards, but ultimately it's something that's going to be consistently selling for the foreseeable future. One thing to mention, we are at 20,498 cards graded in 1990MU. 6,208 of them are PSA 10s. 7,983 of them are PSA 9s. So yeah, fascinating. In at number 10 this week for 90MU. In at number 9, we've got a 2020 Marvel Masterpieces Spider-Man Red Canvas Gallery. These are numbered out of 25, sold for best offer accepted $3,125. Again, Dave Palumbo does the 2020 Marvel Masterpieces set. This is a sweet card. Spidey, low numbered. I really like the concept of these actually through the camera lens there. Really, really nice. Nice green on the back too. But yeah, another solid sale. You've probably seen some of these sell over the last, 3 to 4 months. You've seen some of these in the top 10 as well. But yeah, fascinating. Really strong price for that. In at number 8 is another Rittenhouse card. So 2014 Marvel 75th anniversary. This is a Wolverine. Not too long ago, we saw a BGS 9.5 Wolverine sell for $2,000. So I was very interested to see where this one went, and it ended up at $961. Again, I'm not going to say too much without being biased, and I do worry about that in my content, but I love these cards. I've got a few of them. I'm going to be transparent as possible. Gold borders, beautiful. But this is a really, really nice Wolverine card that I do not have. But yeah, solid sale in at number 8. In at number 7, another Marvel Masterpieces card. This is a Spider-Man What If. Again, you've probably seen this on previous Marvel card top 10s. This is numbered out of 10. This sold for $3,400, which is very, very strong, and where it was roughly a couple of months ago. So pretty much the same price range. The Spidey What If, numbered out of 50, sold for $716, also on the same day, I believe, same seller. So yeah, massive difference between those two. One's numbered out of 10, one's numbered out of 50, and the disparity between the two, pretty incredible really, but very nice card indeed. In at number 6, a fascinating sale, 2013 Fleer Retro Red PNG of Psylocke, numbered at 100 in a BGS 8.5. Some pretty strong subgrades. This ended up at $3,051, which was miles above any of the other red PMGs that sold via ProStein at the same time. Trying to figure out why, so I had a look at some of the sales data. The last known card I could see or confirmed as paid for was back in February for $2,499. Apart from that, not much sales data on this card in particular, or this character in particular. Also fascinating, I'm part of one of the Facebook groups, so the MCCW. Great group. If you haven't joined it, please do. Hope I don't mind. Phil LaMonica put out a post today. What is your favourite Marvel Universe female character? And guess who was top out of over 100 options? It was this character right here. Fascinating. And there were many, many people voting on that. Yeah, crazy. But great sale, nevertheless. In at number 5, we've got a 2017 Fleer Ultra Spider-Man Preserved Amber Cityscape of Venom, numbered out of 15. Ended up at $820. Very, very cool card. Great insert from the set, I have to say. But yeah, so there was a couple of other strong sales for Preserved Amber 2, but this was the big dog from the night. In at number 4, we've got another 2020 X-Men metal listing. This is a Sunpire Rainbow, and it includes a purple FX 1 of 1, which you can see there. You've also got a printing plate booklet, which is not easy to get either, but this sold for $1,250. Not a character I'm familiar with. I know it's a sister of Sunfire, but other than that, not a top tier character whatsoever. Fascinating to see some of these rainbows get listed for 2020 X-Men Metal in the last couple of weeks. But yeah, really interesting to see that. In at number 3, we've got a 2020 Marvel Masterpieces Red Spectrum 1 of 1 of Vision. And it's a strange looking Vision, but nevertheless, pretty cool and very, very rare to see. You can see there the 1 of 1 on the left. This sold for $1,800. And again, there's been a few strong sales for Marvel Masterpieces in general, but this is a really, really nice card to see sell. In at number 2, something a little bit different. This is a 1983 Ovaltine Marvel Superheroes round sticker with Wolverine and a BGS 9. This sold for $250. Obviously a pop one, not seeing many of these listed or graded, but yeah, fascinating. Some of these vintage stickers and some of these vintage cards I personally think will have a place in the future, but yeah, fascinating to see that in at number 2. And finally, in at number 1, we've got a 2020 Marvel Annual Battle Booklet Iron Man vs Ultron. This is an Ash Gonzalez auto sketch, and it just looks absolutely incredible. I know Ash Gonzalez stuff is pretty popular, and again, I'm not a massive sketch card guy, but this caught my eye because it looked fantastic. But yeah, 60 bids and sold for $800. Look at the back of this as well. Again, Marvel Annual, we've seen lots of the holograms sell across the week, and even the last 2 days there's been some strong sale of certain characters, over $300, which is pretty crazy, numbered out of 21 for those holograms. But this is a sweet looking sketch, and I thought I would include it in this week's Marvel Card Top 10. Alrighty, it is the segment you've all been waiting for. It's Bargain Basement Card of the Week. And this week's card is a 2016 Marvel Masterpieces Epic Purple Foil of Spider-Man in a PSA 9 slab. Pop 1. There's only 239 cards graded in this set, so 2016 Marvel Masterpieces, which is absolutely nothing. 19 PSA 10s, which is nothing again, and 110 PSA 9s, which is just incredible, isn't it? So why did I pick this card? So first of all, it's beautiful. Look at it. Stunning pose. Joe Jusko does his stuff. 2016 Marvel Masterpieces is just one of those, sensational and really important Marvel card sets. The grade is very, very strong. So a 9, PSA 9, very, very strong. These are thicker cards, so these are not easy to grade, and the pop report reflects that quite clearly. Numbered out of 199, so low numbered Spider-Man card, as I've always said. You can't really go too far wrong with a serial numbered Spider-Man card, and pretty much any Spider-Man card in great condition. So all those factors combined with the aesthetics of this card, which I think is really important in Marvel cards in general. A lot of it is all subjective, but I think most of you out there would agree. And again, please do let me know in the comments. I love getting your feedback. This is a stunning looking card. For the price compared against other Spider-Man serial numbered card sales in the last month, I think that's an absolute steal. I really do. So yeah, that's my thoughts, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode and the bargain basement this week. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Have a fantastic week. We've got some great Marvel card content lined up for you. And remember, Marvel cards, baby.